Hi there, everybody. Alright, so tonight we're going to do another one of the readings like you guys enjoyed. The other night I gave you guys a whole bunch of cards and you got to choose them yourself and through your own intuition get messages, and everyone seemed to really enjoy that. So tonight I'm going to be using the Earth Wisdom Oracle. Okay. And I'm going to be shuffling live and picking the cards live so that everybody can see what's going on. So I didn't pre-pick them and already know what I'm going to say to you guys. So we're going to quickly do this because with the Instagram videos you only have 10 minutes. You're on the clock, you know. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to ask the powers that be to please throw some cards out for us. I'm probably going to do about 6 or 8 depending on what they want to give us, okay? Ooh, there we go. Okay, let's not peep. I'm probably going to add some to that. Okay, let me make sure you guys can see them nicely. Let's do that. That's better. Okay, let's do 6 tonight. I will ask for one more. Ah, you can't see. If we get more than one, so be it. Okay, there we have it. Okay, I'm going to leave it exactly like that. Just move it up a little bit so that you guys can see this one in the bottom, because I don't like the fact that it's cut off a bit there. Okay, and then I want you to just have a look at the cards, see which ones resonate with you. A lot of people chose more than one the last time. Some people chose 3. So is it this one? Is it this one? This one? Sorry, I do try to avoid the glare for you. That one. You should feel it calling to you or your eyes drawn to it all the time. For those of you who've never done this before, what does your gut instinct say? Which card do you like, even though they look all the same? There's something about one card that you feel like you want to see it and you want it to be turned over. Okay, a few more seconds. And then here we go. Let's start at the top. Okay, very interesting. Awareness. Let me get it nice and close. Is that going to work for you? Oh my word. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright, the awareness card for me talks about your awareness within the cosmos and the universe and realizing your connectedness to everything. And I think this speaks to a lot of us who have been awakening to things like phases of the moon and sacred geometry, which we see here, as above, so below, all of those kind of things that maybe we weren't attached to so much in our lives before. People who weren't so much into like esoteric kind of things. You're learning a lot more about it. A lot of people are more interested in it. And you almost feel like you're stepping into a whole new world and a whole new realm that you didn't know of before. So this is acknowledging this and encouraging it and showing you that it can be a beautiful place and it can be safe. And it's not all it was cracked up to be with the old mindsets of what these kind of things entailed. So people are using this to their advantage. They're becoming more spiritual. They're walking their own path as well. This is what this says to me. You know, sometimes walking that kind of path, which is of self-discovery and spiritualism, can be quite a lonely journey. And a lot of people find that out because you seem to lose friends and, you know, not always getting along with everybody who doesn't share the same opinion as you, people who have an opinion of what you're doing with your life. You feel it's right, you feel you're on the right path, and that's actually all that matters. And you follow that, and you follow your heart. So continue to do so. See that it is a beautiful place full of wonders, and that is where the growth and the stillness and the peace and all the tranquility comes from. All right, next one. Transformation. Okay, this is quite similar if you ask me. This is your connectedness to the earth and your realization of being connected to everything around you. This is particularly focused also on your connection to spirit and being very focused on it. And that is with the aim of transformation, or you find yourself going through a transformation that you didn't really plan on, but I can guarantee you don't mind and you're enjoying the journey. So this is about being connected, being focused, and finding transformation where you move from somebody who is concerned with the mundane, which is like our work, eat, sleep. I always call it the work, eat, sleep life. And realizing that there's so much more out there, and, you know, just bringing your awareness to spirituality and connecting. And this has got to do with amethyst, which has got to do with your crown chakra, and that is your link to spirit and to yourself, and finding that oneness. And I think that's just, you know, everything coming into alignment. This transformation is a very positive thing, where you may have felt balanced or off balance before. Everything seems to be coming into alignment and lining up, and you feel more focused, and it's just brought some serenity and order into your life. All right, next one. Clarity. Okay, maybe you have sorry, sometimes just have to think about what I want to say. All right, so maybe you are seeking clarity, or you have just received some clarity on something, or you're not sure if you've received a sign and maybe this is actually the clarity you're looking for. If it is, and you've seen a sign or you've received a sign and you're thinking, but was that a sign? For me, the message I'm getting is that this is for you to say, yes, this was to give you clarity. Don't deny the sign. Anything that you find that comes in threes as well. You see the threefold spiral here. This is to do with the power of three and things coming in threes. There's great power in doing things in threes. And when we get messages from above, or from spirit, or from the universe, however you want to look at it, they usually come in threes. So it will be a song that you hear, it will be an animal that you see, it could be any kind of sign you see. If it's a word that you see repeated, numbers you see repeated, a lot of people getting those synchronicities now with the 111777, 1111, all of that kind of thing. This is also, again, bringing clarity into your life, and you being told, yes, this is a sign to clarify what you're asking or what you are wondering about. You may not have actually physically asked. Some of you may have, but this is saying we're trying to bring the message through. We're trying to clarify for you. Please pay attention. Okay. Next one. Boundaries. All right, very interesting card, this. Let's just get it without a glare. There we go. Boundaries. This for me is talking about, I I think all of these cards are sort of linking up to some extent with all the new changes, the transformations, the physical and, planetary and spiritual shifts that we've experienced. I think people are really exercising this thing about having healthy boundaries, and maybe this is a sign for you that this is the next step for you to take, or it's one of the steps you need to take. Maybe you have failed at doing it a couple of times. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's not easy, but there may be chapters that you have to close, friendships that you have to, subtly and peacefully withdraw from, or things you need to say no to draw those boundaries in your life and to offer protection to yourself. It's a part of self-nurturing and not allowing other people to take your energy. For those of you especially who find that you are empaths, these kind of healthy boundaries are imperative. Imperative. You cannot survive as an empath if you do not set these healthy boundaries for yourself. So you need to do protection for yourself if that's what it takes. You need to do some kind of shielding. That's very important for empaths. I've done a video on this before. If you want to, you're welcome to contact me. I've actually drawn up a shielding exercise that really, really helps empaths. It also helps anyone who suffers with sleep paralysis or any kind of negativity. So please contact me about that. You can have it for free. I'll send it to you gladly. It's worked for literally hundreds of people. People I've met through Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, you name it. And I've sent it to people. I'm yet to find someone who comes back to me and says, Shireen, that's rubbish. It doesn't work for me. Okay. So please contact me if you feel the need or you need some assistance with these healthy boundaries. We can look at where you need to put them in place. And I'm happy to give that exercise out. All right. So yes, I think a lot of good can come from this. This is you preserving yourself. This is maybe you even needing to protect the name of your family or somebody close to you. Saying to somebody, so far, no further, you're being disrespectful now of my space, my time, whatever the case is. And it has to stop. Okay. Next one. Divine love. Okay. For me today, this card is saying that you are being reminded or told that you are being divinely guided. You do have support by those who love you. Those could be people that have passed, your ancestors. It could also be your guardian angels. It could be your spirit guides that are with you, whoever you believe is with you, but you are being guided. And this is divine love that you're surrounded by in your current journey, whatever you're busy doing. I feel as if whoever chose this card is going through some kind of a journey where they're going to go through some kind of transformation as well. It's funny that word comes up, but more of a crossing from one place into another, like a portal, similar to the window that we see here. So you're going over some kind of threshold or a rebirth or some kind of milestone in your life with regards to growth, whether that's spiritually, maybe something in your physical world, but you need to know that you're divinely guided. So if it's starting a new job, a new relationship, a new business relationship, whatever the case is, you need to know that you are surrounded by divine love, and this is something that you need to follow and trust because it's going to bring balance into your life. All right, so this is a gift that's been given to you. You must see it as such and you must take it because it's going to be very valuable in the future. All right, and it's going to bring balance for you. You're going to get joy out of whatever this is that you're being led into. Maybe you feel as if it's a little bit risky and it takes a leap of faith. That's fine. Trust that you are surrounded by divine love and they want to help you. Okay. Somebody in spirit is definitely with you and guiding you with this card. So much for this going on Instagram. We're in 15 minutes. It's going on YouTube. Okay, creativity. This is very interesting for me. Today this card says to me, you need to pursue something that is creative, and creativity is very close to godliness, okay? it's very close to spirituality. So the more you're creative, the more you're using parts of your brain that open you up to that kind of thing and help you to connect with your guides in a safe way, in a joyful way, which obviously only attracts positive energy. So you need not worry that when I say opens you up, please don't have a panic attack. I'm talking about connecting with your guides, those that protect you and help you, like in the previous card. It's for you to relax, for you to find joy and fulfillment in it. And this is a healing process. If you look at the carving at the back on the stone, it's the triquetra, which can represent the goddess Brigid or Bridget, and she is a goddess of healing. So healing comes from this creativity. So if you are creative in any way, you're encouraged, like I always say, to embrace that, because creativity opens up all of your senses and balances you with your spirituality, which you may have been missing out on. And again, I always encourage people to pursue what they love doing and always try to make it into their business, because if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. I'm sure so many people are sick of hearing me say that, but it is so true. So embrace your creativity, see where it takes you, whether you like doing wood carving, drawing, singing, anything to do with the arts. Maybe you are a good mechanic, that's also creativity, working with your hands, creating something beautiful, or creating a song, or playing a guitar, whatever it is, embrace it. If you haven't done it for a while, you're being told to please do this. Even go out into nature. Nature can stimulate creativity. Just being around the plants and animals, all of that sort of wakes up those senses in us. So this is telling us that we need to pursue this. Creativity is important for whoever chose this card right now. That is going to open up things for you. Okay, and last one. Heart healing. All right. Some people are suffering here with maybe a little bit of a sore heart, a broken heart, something that's painful from the past, maybe that's maybe not fresh, so you're not fully cognizant of it all the time, but it is there. And you're encouraged to work actively on healing your heart. Maybe you had a series of bad relationships and you found that you clammed up a little bit. Maybe you had trauma from when you were young, you didn't have the best parents in the world, something traumatic happened in your life, something to make your heart chakra or your heart energy centers shut down. And this is again giving us triquetra, saying please heal them, let go of things that you need to let go of, make peace with certain things, which is easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, I'm fully aware of that, but you need to do cleansing, you need to focus on this and focus on the heart chakra and healing it. So any green stones, any pink stones will help a lot. The rose quartz is a very affordable stone, and it is fantastic for the heart chakra to remove negativity, to open up your heart again, to, wake up all of those things and do it in a safe way that you feel comfortable with. Then again, any green stones, aventurine, green tourmaline, pink topaz, emerald is fantastic if you have emerald. Any pink or green stone, all right. So make an effort to do that. Also surround yourself with these colors, pink and green. I often tell the ladies, please go buy a bunch of flowers, pink flowers with nice green foliage. Put them in your house. Flowers always make a place feel good. They smell good. Every time you see them, you're reminded that you're healing your heart. It sounds silly, but little gestures like that and little things like that can make a massive difference for you. All right, so you are being told, whoever this is that picked this card, that your heart needs healing. You will already know this. I'm just telling you something you already know, but you're being told that it's being brought into your consciousness by those that you seek guidance from, and it needs to happen. Okay, so however it needs to happen, if you need to work through a couple of things, if you need to speak to somebody, whatever it is, it's time to let it go now. You see her dropping those stones from her hand. It's time to let it go lovingly. Let it wash away. Let the water rinse everything clean. Start from a clean slate. Your past is not a barometer for your future. Okay? You can change anything, and you can live from this moment now moving forward. And whether you take that junk with you or not is your decision, but it's always preferable to try and leave it behind. This will probably involve forgiveness, and if you work on your heart chakra and work with the rose quartz and stuff, it will come more easily. All right. Okay, so I hope that held an important message for some of you, and it helped, and it's given some guidance. If you'd like to book a reading with me, a personal reading, please go to the link in my Instagram bio, or you can go to my Etsy shop. It's Aero Aces. You can also go to my website, which is www.aeroaces.com. But I will put a link to the Etsy shop at the bottom. I do all kinds of readings, past life reading, relationship issues with mothers and fathers, general relationship readings, whether it's a friend, a loved one, career readings, general readings for yourself if you have a specific question. I tailor make all my readings for my clients. I also tailor make the spreads. I don't always use traditional spreads, and you get to pick which deck of cards I use as well. So by all means, if you'd like to book, they are quite affordable. I've got everything for every kind of budget, from a one card for $5 to extensive readings. So you're welcome to go and have a look. And on my website also are testimonials of all of my work. So I'd love it if you went and had a read, and there's a bit more information about me as well there. Okay, I wish you all a wonderful Friday tomorrow and weekend ahead, and you must all take care. Much love.